Hello, everybody. Explosive Pop Tart here, and today we'll be reviewing the new Hellraiser film that dropped on Hulu on October 7th.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's time. Greater delights await. Wish to see you proceed. Their blood, their pain. All for us. What is it you pray for?
I don't know why I said it like that. That's weird. Okay, so this is a reboot of Clive Barker's original film, which is based off of Clive Barker's book. So, The Hellbound Heart. Now, I really, really love the original Hellraiser. I'll be honest and say that most of the sequels are complete garbage. They're not really worth watching unless you just, love blood, gore, and guts. I mean, besides that, if you're looking for any sort of substance whatsoever, like plot, you're not going to find it. Those films are just so bare bones, and they're just so cookie-cutter slasher-type films, and that's one of the reasons why I don't cherish them as much. I mean, they're entertaining enough, I guess. If you want to sit down on a rainy day and watch some cool kills happen, watch the Hellraiser films, because they're definitely gory for sure. They're just not very good. Jamie Clayton plays Hell Priest in this film, also known as Pinhead. And I thought that her voice was fantastic. The voice of the Hell Priest / Pinhead is always a very important thing, because in the book it's very descriptive on the way that the character speaks. So I think this is honestly the closest we've ever gotten to the way the character sounds in the book. I mean, obviously you don't actually hear her voice or hear the character's voice in the book, but you always get an when you read a book, you always have in your imagination what the character sounds like. And I feel like Jamie Clayton nailed how I imagined Hell Priest sounding, because as soon as I heard the Hell Priest speak, I was like, oh my god. It sent shivers down my spine. Not because she was saying anything particularly scary, just because, I had always imagined that voice being the Hell Priest. I love Doug Bradley, by the way. I love Doug Bradley, but the voice just wasn't what I imagined based off the descriptions in the book. Jamie Clayton, however, nailed it for me. The look, by the way. Let's talk about the look of the Hell Priest and also the Cenobites in general. I like how they don't use the leather outfits, in the original they have leather suits and leather outfits and stuff, and that's cool and all, and it looks cool for the film. But I really enjoy the natural flesh look. They literally use their own flesh as an outfit. And that is so cool. It's so cool and disturbing and weird. And that's so Hellraiser, dude. That's exactly the antithesis of what Hellraiser is. So to see that be used in that way was so dark and disturbing. And I love it, dude. That's exactly what I wanted from a Hellraiser film. It's and this is a series much like Leprechaun and, stuff like that. Other franchises that are really goofy, like Chucky, that get really goofy and stuff the more that the series goes on, where it just basically becomes about kills. Less about plot, more about kills. Everything else doesn't really matter. This film is the only one, in my opinion, that actually has true substance. It actually has a purpose. Yeah, and I'm even including the original into that. While the original is a really good film, and I love it, it's a fucking classic for sure, it doesn't really have as much substance as this film does. This film has a lot of things that it's trying to tell you and get across the board. I mean, it has several gay characters. It has commentary on how you treat people and the way you act, and what basically what you do is gonna you have consequences for your actions and stuff. I feel like there's just a lot to be learned, and even besides that, it's just so much deeper. Has such a way deeper plot than definitely any of the other sequels, but also I feel better than the original film even. So my opinion on it is David Bruckner hit it out of the park for sure. Grand slam home run, no doubt. Because, like I said, none of the other films had substance or really any rhyme or reason to exist except for money and for kills. That's literally probably the only reason why they even exist. Is somebody needed to fill their wallet, and somebody said, "Hey, I got a few cool kills for Hellraiser film. Let's do it. Let's make Hellraiser 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10." You know, it's like, this is the one film that I feel was made not for money, but because completely out of love for Hellraiser. I mean, of course, money's always the object. When you make something, you want to get a return from it, you know? You don't make something hoping, yeah, I hope this is a failure, you know? Because I don't care about money, you know? You spend money, you want to make money back. It's just business. But you can tell in the making of this film that they actually cared about the book. And they actually cared about Hellraiser and about the Hell Priest character in of itself. And I also want to say that the other Cenobites, like there's a couple of new Cenobites added in, I thought they were fantastic. They're very creepy. Very creepy. Let me reiterate that. They gave me the shivers several times. Like several times I was like kind of creeped out. It reminded me a lot of the original film in many ways, just reimagined, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. And like I said, it definitely made me feel like it was closer to the book than it was, you know, the movie itself. But that being said, there are a lot of things in this film that definitely reminded me of the original film. It's also extremely gory, let me mention that. Not over the top, but it has a lot of really good gore in it, so let me also put that in there. But what are my thoughts on Hellraiser 2022? What do I rank it? I'm going to have to go ahead and give it one of those rare but also very common with me, 10 out of 10. Whenever I don't have anything negative to say, I just give it a perfect score. Does that mean that the film doesn't have anything that could have been better? No, it doesn't. That's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, I'm sure there's some things that if I nitpicked and rewatched and looked at every little frame of the film, I'm sure I could find something to nitpick and to tell you guys about, to be like, hey, yeah, you know what? This is why it deserves a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. But that's stupid. That's stupid to go nitpicking, man. So, for what it is, Hellraiser 2022, fantastic, man. 10 out of 10 for David Bruckner's Hellraiser 2022. Good job, Jamie Clayton. You're fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.